TSA agent left his post, and a young man walked past it in order to kiss his girlfriend goodbye. The young man then turned around and left the secured area and left the airport. So far, no harm, no foul. But because the government's surveillance cameras in the airport didn't work, the feds panicked and ordered 10,000 passengers to leave the terminal to go out into the 15-degree Newark, New Jersey cold evening and then re-enter the airport. Flights were delayed and missed, kids did not get to school on Monday morning, and soldiers were listed as AWOL. All because the government overreacted to a kiss. This humiliated the feds. New Jersey's 86-year-old senior Senator Frank Lautenberg demanded that the guy who kissed his gal be hunted down and prosecuted because of the chaos he caused. He caused? Let's see. The government has cameras that watch us every time we scratch our noses. And when those cameras don't work, the government blames the person whose picture it was supposed to be taking? Come on. All this, of course, brings out the false argument of liberty versus security. And we hear it from the progressives that the government must take our freedoms in order to keep us safe. That's hogwash. Freedom is our birthright. It doesn't come from the government. It is part of our humanity. America is the only country in the history of the world dedicated to the truism that we are endowed by our Creator, as Jefferson wrote, with certain inalienable rights, and that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The government has forgotten basic civics. Endowed by our Creator means that our rights come from God, not from the feds. Inalienable means that we and our freedoms cannot be separated unless we are convicted by a jury of violating someone else's rights. What is the value of being safe if we are not free? Did our forefathers free the kings and despots of Europe in order to come here and be safe? Did Patrick Henry say, "Give me safety or give me death"? Here is the mistake that the big government progressive crowd wants to thrust upon us. They want us to balance liberty and safety. There is no such thing as balance when it comes to freedom. We will not trade freedom for anything or balance it against anything. And we certainly won't give it up to the TSA. Can the government keep us safe? I don't think so. I think airline travel is safer today because pilots have guns, because cockpit doors are now like bank vaults, and because the passengers have become courageous. All this was done by individuals in the private sector and not by the government. I've said it before, I'll say it again. If the feds had not stripped us of our natural rights to keep ourselves safe by keeping and bearing arms, 9/11 would never have happened. How about letting the airlines decide who gets on their plane rather than a TSA worker who leaves his post? When industry competes for your business, you fly where you want to go to. You get there in comfort and safety. And you do all of this at a competitive cost. When the government runs the show, you stand in the cold night for 6 hours because of a kiss. The government can't deliver the mail. It can't operate security cameras at an airport. It can't pay back its debts. It can't tell the truth. That would be the same government that now wants to manage your health care.